Hey gang, I just want to give you a quick review of my personal experience with ashwagandha. So 3 months ago, I had never heard of ashwagandha. Didn't know what it was, couldn't even pronounce it. But let me give you a quick backstory as to why I'm even taking it. So without getting too deep, I used to be in the army and I went to Afghanistan. I deployed, and after coming back, I got the wonderful gift of PTSD. So I had PTSD. I was pretty much just, nervous, anxious all the time. And I just was dealing with it, like whatever, no big deal. So I got out of the military in 2016, and I was teaching. I was an instructor, and about a year ago, I opened up my own business. And I always had these feelings of anxiousness and nervousness, and just I don't know, just fucking feeling like I was at the top of a roller coaster, right? Right before it's about to drop. And I was just dealing with it. I was just dealing with it like it is what it is. I'm just nervous all the time. Ain't shit I can do about it. But a couple months ago, I just like, man, let me see if I can figure this shit out. So I went to the doctor, and of course they wanted to, prescribe a bunch of shit and, put me on this and put me on that. And I didn't want to use any pharmaceutical drugs. So I started researching, hopping on YouTube, and I started hearing a lot of stuff about something called ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is a natural adaptogen herb. An adaptogen just means that it adapts to your body, it balances out your chemicals, and it's purported to lower cortisol levels. Cortisol is pretty much your stress reaction. So if some weird shit is going on, if you're scared, if somebody's chasing you, your cortisol levels are high. If you're working out, your cortisol levels are high. If you're stressed out, your cortisol levels are high. So when you're in the moment, when something's happening, having high cortisol, quick reaction, all that type of stuff is good. But if you're just relaxing, with your family and stuff like that, then having high cortisol is not optimal. So I started looking into different stuff, and I found ashwagandha, and I started taking this one. That's another thing. When I was looking on YouTube, a lot of the people was just, just talking shit. They hadn't actually, taken it. It was just a bunch of studies that they saw, but they hadn't had a personal experience, right? So the first one I took is Physician's Choice ashwagandha. I'll leave a description, a link in the description. So this one right here, within about the first, I would say about the first 7 to 10 days, I noticed a difference, right? Now, I don't think anxiety ever just fucking, well, I don't know. I don't know if anxiety completely, disappears, but I noticed a complete difference when I started taking this, right? I wasn't as nervous. I wasn't as worried. I wasn't overthinking. That's another thing. With the anxiety thing, I was always still doing what I need to do, still rocking out, still laughing and joking, still had on the persona that, everything was cool. But I just was always feeling tired because my brain was always working. Like I always worried. As soon as I wake the fuck up, I'm worried and worried and worried about what I couldn't really put my finger on it. So I started taking that, and within 7 to 10 days, I noticed the difference, right? But it wasn't like I was still nervous, I was still anxious and stuff like that. But I started doing my research, and I noticed that there's different forms of ashwagandha, and the most potent form of ashwagandha is called KSM66. If you look into ashwagandha, any of the studies was done on KSM66. So that's what this is. It's made by Tribe, and I'm not getting paid by none of these motherfuckers. I actually pay for this stuff myself. So this is made by Tribe Organics. And this is KSM66. I think this one was like $12, and this one might have been like 20 something dollars. All right, so it's a little bit more, and you get what you pay for. And like I said, just so you guys know, like I actually, take this stuff. So I'm gonna take it right now. So what I do is I take two in the morning, and I take one in the evening when I get done working. The crazy thing about this is, like, it'll get, like, for me, I mean, like I said, you got to try it out, and it may take probably, like, to get the full effects. I didn't get the full, like, super duper effects probably until I was using it for about 30 days, 45 days, right? Because right now my anxiety is reduced a lot, from what it used to be. And like I was saying, I take two in the morning, then I take one at night. This thing says that you're only supposed to take 2 total. The good thing about herbs and stuff like this is pretty much food. So you can't really OD on this. I take it on an empty stomach, and I don't have any gastrointestinal issues or upset stomach and all that type of stuff. And like I said, you just got to see what works for you. Maybe because like me, I just started off with 1. I kind of noticed the difference. Then I moved up to 2. I noticed the difference. Oh shit, let me try 3. And 3 was pretty much my sweet spot. So, bam, that's it, man. So KSM66 if you're dealing with anxiety, PTSD, depression. Now, this is some of the other stuff that it says it does. It says that it protects the immune system. I don't really get sick anyway, so I don't know if that's true. Supports sexual function. I mean, I wasn't really worried about that, so I don't know if that's true either. Improves memory and cognition. That is true. That is true. I feel like, you know, the mental fog is gone. I feel a lot more clarity. It says it's a powerful anti-aging. I can definitely attest to that because, believe it or not, I'm actually 76. I'm 76 years old. I don't know if that's true or not. Hopefully so. Reduces stress and anxiety. We talked about that. Cortisol levels, improves sleep quality. You will get really good sleep, but the thing is, you have to kind of play with it, right? Because sometimes if people take it at night, it'll actually keep them up. But for me, when I take it, it makes me sleepy, or not makes me sleepy, but it makes me have a better quality sleep. It doesn't make me sleepy. Correct. It don't make me sleepy. It just makes me like shit. Oh, it's time to go to sleep. You know. But if I stayed up, I could stay up not like Z-Quil or something like that. Now, what I can say is KSM66 for me, it just kind of like mellows everything out, and it seems like everything is okay. And with that, sometimes you do need a spark of energy. Sometimes you do need a little pick-me-up. So what I do is I actually, what's the word I'm looking for? Pair this with something called rhodiola rosea. So this is kind of like a natural energy booster. This is another adaptogen, another herb. So me, I'm pretty much on shit, the natural wave herbs. I don't really want to take any kind of pharmaceuticals because it seems like the damn side effects is worse than what it's curing. But anyway, if you want me to do a video about this, well shit, I don't really need to. I just told you. I'm taking this. I only been taking this for like a week, and I've noticed that with this, I have like sustained energy throughout the day. So I take this, and this is the KSM66. The stress is pretty much shit, you know. Like I was managing it before, you know. It's just like I just fuck it. It is what it is. But it just was weighing on me, and I was always tired. And like I said, I think it was just because I was overanalyzing, overthinking stuff. So if you want to give it a try, go ahead and do it. No side effects. Like I said, if you take it, I take it on an empty stomach. That's the only side effect I can even think of is that maybe it may upset your stomach. But other than that, you can take it. If it don't do shit, you ain't got nothing to lose. Won't have any adverse side effects. And I think you should take this step before they put you on, you know, some shit that's gonna make you a zombie or make you, you know, even more crazy than what you are. Wow. Ooh, don't use the C word, but it's gonna make you more, you know, fucked up than you are right now. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you like the content, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Other than that, have a good day. How do I stop this motherfucker?